Hi, my name's Jeff Goebel. This is another Orange Shirt blog. It's a daily blog, number 14. I've gone up and down over the past 14 days, 2 weeks. It's January, it's a new year, and I've been told that, one of my, I was on a good roll. One of my contracts that mainly pays the rent around here is coming up, and I need to find replacement income. That's the project of the 14-day job search. The problem is, and I haven't really described this well on camera so far, is that I haven't really had a job for a long time. And before that, I had one job that I stayed with for about 15 years, and I really enjoyed it. It was retail, but it was essentially the same thing. I do customer support. I like making customers smile and solving their problems if I can. So I've thought about increasing my existing customer base, which is customers that I've had for some of them for over 20 years. But I really, it's not as easy as that. I really do have a good customer base, and they use me when they need me. So I kind of exhausted that area. I own a hosting company which hosts internet and email for a select number of those customers. And again, they're paying a bit of a premium to get my quality service, a personal service where I answer the phone and solve their problems for them. And there really isn't a lot of wiggle room there either. Unfortunately, the hosting business is a fantastic business to be in, but a hard business to get customers because most customers already have hosting. And these days, it's so easy to host that the prices just went crazy. You know, when I started hosting, $100 a month was not unreasonable. People would have paid $500 to get it for themselves. But now, you can get hosting on the internet for less than less than $7 a month, which is just crazy. The truth is, most people don't need support for hosting. They put their website on and that's it. It's done. So the concierge support that I offer with, answering the phone and solving their problems doesn't really come into play too much. So it's difficult to convince someone who already has host. What was that? That was weird. Sorry. It's difficult to convince someone who already has a host that they need a new host that will cost them more. So that area is gone. The problem that arises here is that I still have those customers, so I still have to support them. Now, the majority of support, almost 100% of it, is before noon or before 2 p.m. So I can easily find a job from 2 p.m. onwards. Well, I shouldn't say easily, because obviously it's day 14 and I haven't found one yet. I haven't really looked. It's a mind thing, From going from a job where I'm very much support-based. I don't really have to do anything until someone asks, which means some days I can go off to Buffalo and eat at Fuddruckers or, go shopping or do whatever I want. As long as I've got that phone and a tablet or a laptop in the car, I can still do my job and everyone appreciates that I answer the phone. But if I take a real job, a regular, job, I don't have that luxury of being able to support my existing customer base. And I can't afford to lose my existing customer base. Well, I guess if I get a real job, I probably could. Anyway, so that's kind of why my head's been spatting around and not being able to really focus on doing it, because I haven't really come up with a solution of what is a good job for me. I'm not sure that I could stand up for an evening retail job, and plus I'm past the prime demographic for retail. Not an awful lot of people as well. Change the topic there. So I haven't really been doing much every day. I've been procrastinating, I've been cleaning, I've been organizing, I've been doing other work. Plus I've got pneumonia, so I've kind of been resting a fair amount as well. So it's a frustrating thing. I remember when I was looking for a place to stay and to live, and I had this this deadline 2 months in advance where I knew I'd be kicked out of my existing house and I had to find a place fast. The thing is, I wasn't getting kicked out right away, so I had this time where I thought, well, I don't really have to start looking until closer to the end because I can't take the job now. And the same kind of holds true now. I don't need an income until March or April. It's still January 15th. But that's not a good way to look at it. It's a procrastinator's dream to have a reason to procrastinate. And it's just, my whole life has been in support, in reaction. And doing it on my own is tough. Just getting to actually look for a job when you don't know what you want and you don't necessarily qualify. I mean, my resume isn't going to compete with people coming out of university with computer support. My web design skills are more in the customer relation, the front end, the liaison. I'm really good with the customer, getting to know, but I'm not super confident that my web design skills are resume quality. What I mean by that is I do good work for my customers, and a lot of the websites I'm really proud of, and some of them I'm kind of proud of, but I know what I can do, and that's how I present it to the customer. If I apply for a web design job, there are a lot of things on that list that they want you to know that I don't know. And to be totally honest with you, the stranger watching this, I've become pretty poor at learning. Excuse me. What I mean by that is it's another one of those things. I'm not self-motivated to start and learn new things. I've never been too good at learning. That's why I went into this business in the beginning, to support. I'm so happy that I didn't just have a 15-minute coughing spurt, because they happen sometimes with this chest congestion. And anyhow, so I'm making these videos and I'm starting to get bored of them already, which means you're starting to get bored with them, which means you're not watching. So maybe I stop talking about the job search concept altogether and I just make daily videos about, the things that interest me, my opinions, my life, my reviews, or some of the projects that I've had in mind for video. But that's just procrastination. It's like cleaning my room. It's like, doing nothing towards the project. So I don't have an answer. I don't know. It occurs to me that $900 a month is actually quite a bit to come up with. It's not just a pizza delivery job or... So that's when I stopped thinking about it. I go on Facebook, I surf the web, I listen to the radio, I watch some TV, I clean my room, I pretend to be much sicker than I am so that I feel okay about laying in bed. And then tomorrow I make another video where it starts off optimistic. Hey, I'm going to do it today. And then I don't do it. And that's concerning. But I have memories of my past. And so I have memories of not being able to do things in the past. The thing is, I should have memories of the good things. People do like me, and I'm... maybe I should reconsider what kind of retail jobs I can do where I don't have to stand for 8 hours a day and where being older isn't a disadvantage. Because if I believe in something, then sales really are a service. I am helping the customer smile. I am helping them make a decision. As long as I'm not selling them something that they don't want or that I don't believe in, that's hard. But if I believe in a product and they come into the store to buy something or to shop, selling them is a service. It's not an evil. And I'm pretty good at it when I believe it. So maybe I could sell fridges. Maybe I could sell couches or beds or mattresses. The problem is a lot of those jobs probably are sales, well, they're commission-based, or, you have to make sales. You don't have to make customers happy. And I always want to make the customer happy. So if they're not right for a mattress, I'm not going to sell them one. And that's a bad idea. Could I sell mattresses? Most of the people selling mattresses now are certainly in my age group. It's not as much fun as technology and computers, but it also doesn't fail and come back at you. If I sell you a computer, I'm making a decision for you because you're not necessarily knowledgeable enough. And if you get home and you can't play Grand Theft Auto on it like you thought you could, but you didn't mention that, it's still my fault and you might come and yell at me. But you're unlikely to come back and yell at me over my mattress sale. Well, it's something to consider. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I probably will not become a mattress salesman, but it was an interesting idea. Maybe when I feel a little bit better and I want to go out and it doesn't tire me down to exert myself, I may just go walk through a mall and see what stores have signs and what the process is like these days. I don't think I want to do food service. It's too fast. It's too hectic, and if I fall behind, I'll panic and I won't enjoy it. I have great respect for the food service industry. Those people can do those amazing things, but I can't. So I guess that's it. That's the problem. I keep saying I can't, and it's easy to turn things down and to, yeah, that's it. Just yet another problem. These videos were supposed to be fun. They were supposed to be energetic and happy. I'm kind of glad that I'm not getting new users and watchers now. But they'll turn around. And when I do get happy and get a job, then it'll be a whole new thing and I'll just delete these. And only 17 people will have seen them. So, I'm Jeff Goebel. This is another Orange Shirt blog. Not a blue sky day, but a nice day in January. The cold snap is over. Thanks for watching me. I really should have a better way of quitting these videos. Anyway, bye.